Let's analyze together AST SpaceMobile. What's happening right now?
Let's see what's going on. First of all, remember to read the disclaimer right here and also in the description below. Minus 5% today, almost that number. Let's see the chart right there, the daily time frame. Wow, what an upside movement you can clearly see right there. That latest green candle, was completely insane. We will see how this candle closes. But we have the earnings right there, the latest ones released this Wednesday. And apparently the surprise factor was very, very negative. You can see right there the estimate for the earnings, and the reported 133% negative, and then we have the revenue 900,000 for the reported, and the estimate was more than 7 million. So wow, completely negative side for that surprise factor. How do you see that? Did you expect it? And why do you think the market reacted in that way? Because you tend to expect, wow, the earnings and revenue were so bad, like the chart should go to the lower side, but it happened the opposite. So how do you think this will continue? Let us know in the comments below. Let's start that debate.
And remember, to join the conversation, leave your comments below, because we have some data here. We don't know if it's correct or not. It's from that from FactSet, this data provider. But you need to make sure, because for me it's super weird. What's happening right now is like we have like a negative factor, negative surprise factor, and then minus 72 million of net income, which is actually, based on this data, the worst possible results ever in this stock. So why is this stock up more than $1,500 is like 1,500% in comparison to the worst results ever? I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, maybe we don't have some information that you may know, so let us know in the comments everything you know. Wow, minus 7% right now. We started this video, it was minus 5% around that number. So the volatility is insane. That's why we wanted to share this with you right now, because everyone is talking about this stock, a lot of hype, and you can clearly see the price movement. Let's go to the 15-minute chart to see this latest price action, and it's completely crazy. You can see right here the movement to the upside, more than 15%, then the correction again to the lower side, minus 12%, again the same movement, plus 12%, another movement to the downside, then the rocket to the upside, 20%, and now everything corrected again to the lower part of this kind of movement. Very, very volatile, kind of chainsaw pattern we had right there. Very difficult to predict this type of movements.
Look at that.
Yeah, wow, look at that. It seems like it's losing that support area just right now as we are recording this. Wow, guys, how do you see it? I'm very interested in knowing your comments, because this is the first time we see this stock. We don't know if it will continue going higher or not, but we want to know how is the perspective from the investors or the traders that are inside this stock and are involved here. Do you think this is bullish, bearish? Let us know in the comments below.
Okay, so we're gonna tell you, this volatility we're watching right now, it's mainly because let's go to the financials. It's like we have like a huge free float shares. Those who don't know what's the meaning of this, is like the more free float that we have, the higher the percentage, is like the more volatility the stock has, because normally these closely held shares are relevant stakeholders that they don't want to sell the stock. They don't want to even to give this stock to others to sell short the company. So the thing here is like we have a lot of free float, and that's we have a lot of volatility, especially in this moment. And right now it's crashing, and if the data is correct, the data we are watching right now is correct, is like, and it doesn't make any sense to have like the worst possible results ever in a stock making new highs. It should drop dramatically, and it happened in many other stocks we analyzed, like, incredible uptrends, and then when they realized exactly what they were investing into, they started to exit the positions, especially when it started to crash. And right now it's crashing, and if this continues, it could go back to $22, and then we have support level that right here that is, kind of a strong, but also there could be a breakup. But first of all, this is the first level that you have to watch. If it continues to go down, definitely we go to the $20 area.
Yeah, we have to wait and see. Maybe this is just a small correction and it continues going higher, or this is a high crash. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. We're very interested in knowing your opinion about this stock. Let's go, as Alvaro mentioned, to the financial. Let's see. We have also the forecast right there. And in this section, you can clearly see the market cap. $7.83 billion. It was founded in 2017. Almost 500 employees. You know the name of the CEO. You want to investigate that. You have the website also. The EPS right there, minus 1.26. The interesting thing in the ownership section, as Alvaro mentioned, you have the free float shares, the percentage 85%, and then the closely ones 15%. And then going a little bit lower, we have the growth and profitability area where you can see kind of the performance, and in the annual you can see in 2023, wow, the net income was devastating in comparison to the previous years. We had in 2022 30 million, around that number in the negative side, and in 2021 20 million, and then in 2023 we had minus 87 million. So we have to wait and see how this year goes. Apparently they see something different, and in the quarterly we have the same. This second quarter of 2024, wow, minus 72 million. The net margin you can see right there, wow, complete negative numbers right there, apparently from what you can see from this data, but obviously in the chart you can see a different story. So why do you think this is happening? And also let's go to the forecast section, because maybe right there we can see we can gather different data.
Yeah, look at that. We have also the 5 analysts from Wall Street expecting that the stock should go down, because right now it's in overbought territory, apparently. And the average is minus 14% from current levels. And, you know, the most pessimistic one, he's expecting like a crash of minus 47%. So this is like updated here, the information. Also, we have on the right the analyst rating. That cannot be, you know, shouldn't be as updated as the left one, because obviously this analysis, it was before the uptrend, you know, and now that the uptrend is there, it's like they had to reanalyze the thing, and if the current levels are, you know, logical or maybe overbought, you know, if it's overbought, they would say for instance, instead of a strong buy, they would say a strong sell, you know, because obviously you have completed the run, you know, the uptrend potential.
It's interesting, you know, to gather all the possible data. What is your forecast, guys? Let us know in the comments below. Also, we saw something related to Verizon. It was earlier announced this year, and maybe other collaborations. We don't know about it, so if you have data about this company, please let us know in the comments so we can investigate it and talk about it in the next video also. Then we have below, a little bit lower in this side of the forecast, we have the revenue right there. And you can see for the quarterly, they expect better results each quarter from now on. And then in the annual one is very interesting. You have in 2025 it will skyrocket according to this data from 58 millions in this year to 442 million. Then 2026 1.36 billion, and in 2027 more than $3 billion. That's the forecast that they have right there. And then for the EPS, just above that, we have in the annual, also very interesting, in 2027. Until then, it would still be in negative territory according to this forecast. So what do you think about this data? Do you have different information? Let us know below. Let's go back to the chart to see finally this latest uptrend. Let's draw it very, very clear. The movement was more than 1,000 right there, almost 1,500, depends on the level. Did you buy at these earlier levels, or were you buying later on? How is it going for you in this stock? Maybe you are just looking for it as an experience, as we are doing right now, sharing this with you. Then the movement from that highest level, minus 20% more or less right now. Just today, it's going lower, minus 8%, minus 6%, is changing, wow, 2% in a couple of seconds, completely insane volatility. Let us know below everything you want to share about this stock.
Also, guys, remember to subscribe to AST and see you in the next video.
Let's go. Have a nice weekend. Take care. We love you.